Hi everybody, I hope you can hear me. I think I can start. I had a chance to organize my first live in the previous day, and I think there was a question. I partly answered that question, and the question was, how can we learn and keep vocabulary, words, and how can we increase our vocabulary? So it was the question. I actually answered it. I also provided some of my tips, but today I decided to organize another live just focusing on improving our vocabulary knowledge. So these are 5 tips that I come up with, and hopefully these will be very, very useful for you. And I hope that you will get benefit from these tips if you are consistent and if you apply these rules, these tips, these strategies in your life, in your English learning life, let me say. You will definitely get benefit from that. And these are all experienced by millions of learners, and that's why you can find similar tips. Maybe the sentences will be different, but the idea will be the same. So I want to start with my first tip, and I want to say that I will save this live, and hopefully if any of you want to watch this again, you can watch it. You can watch it again, or you can also recommend some of your friends. They may have a chance to watch it. I couldn't announce this live earlier because I had some other tasks to do, and I have also some other things to do in the following hours. So this is why I couldn't organize this at an evening time. Okay, let's start with the first one. If you want to improve your vocabulary, you should keep a notebook of new words you learn. And you should not write down only the Turkish definition or whatever your native language is. If you write just, let me say, English word, the target word, and also the meaning of Turkish meaning of that word, and if you keep your notebook like this, this will be garbage. This will be nonsense. This will not help you. You should definitely write also synonyms. If you have a chance to find, you should also write antonyms. And if you have a chance, please write English definition. If you have enough time, write also English definition. And besides that, you you have to create your own sentences. It can be a one sentence or it can be several sentences. It depends on you, But you should definitely create a sentences, and you should see this target vocabulary, target word in the context. When it comes to remember this word, it will be easier to remember that sentences or some part of that sentences. But if you just write down Turkish meaning and nothing else, it will be very, very difficult to remember this word. That's why you should definitely keep a notebook, and you should create your own sentences. And every day you should, not every day, let me say, you should use this word at least 3 times in your speech or writings. I mean, while you are writing a passage or while you are giving an, having an English conversation with one of your friends, you should use this word, and you should make mistakes. Don't worry about mistakes. And then you will learn from your mistakes, right? while you are speaking, while you are writing, while you are having a chat, talk with your friends, you should use these new words. Yes, hello everybody. I am really happy that, this is kind of impromptu. The impromptu means without any preparation, kind of impromptu speech, So this is kind of a fast. I just go live. I informed you only 10 minutes ago, but I'm really happy that you have a chance to, come here and listen me. Okay, let's continue with the other tip, with the second tip. Repeat the words that you have noted down. What I mean by this, you should not only repeat it while you are, using your sentences, but you should take that notebook and you should read what you have noted down. You should read your original sentences, and you should also repeat again and again. You should not forget that in language learning, repetition is very crucial, very, very important. Crucial means very, very important. So, while, every day before sleep or when you wake up, it doesn't matter. Find the time and absolutely you should repeat what you have noted down. Repeat. Okay, let's continue with the third tip, third strategy. As you know, we are taking some tests, and memorization of lists may be a good way to pass that test. But unfortunately, if you want to keep that word in your long term memory, if you want to keep them in your brain, if you don't want them to be transient, if you want them to be enduring it, and you should definitely get rid of this tip. Yes, I accept that this is not a bad way to pass exams, but you can only memorize it, and you will remember those words, let's say a week or 2 weeks. After that, you will forget all those words, and unfortunately, your time would be wasted. Your time will be a waste of time. As I said, this is not a very bad tip. You can memorize lists, but if you are a real, genuine language learner, you should definitely follow the first two tips. You should have a notebook. You should create your own sentences. You should write synonyms, antonyms, and you should repeat what you have noted down, and then you should use these words in your speech, let me say, or in your writings while you are writing a passage, while you are writing let's say an essay. You should use these new words. Only in this way you can keep them as your words, and you will remember them. As I mentioned before, you should create a sentence for each word, but you should not copy. You should not copy from someone else's sentence, because dictionaries provide us, online dictionaries or some big dictionaries provides us a lot of examples. If you just write down those examples to your notebook, but if you don't create your own sentences, this means that you are not in the right path. You will again forget what you had already written down, right? I mean, you will not remember those words. And I have another suggestion for you. You should, I mean, it's my last tip, by the way. You should test yourself. You should test yourself, and this doesn't mean that you should test yourself. I mean, find a test and complete the test. Yes, it is also okay. Yeah, absolutely. You are right, Arina. We should also learn, 3 to the 3 synonyms for every word. I have mentioned it a little bit earlier before you have arrived, but it's very nice to repeat it because some of our guests justly arrived, and they should also hear that. If it's applicable, find synonyms and antonyms and write it down, because while writing, while paraphrasing, you will definitely need synonyms. And during exams, in multiple choice exams, I mean, when you look at the root of this question, and when you look at the correct answer, you can realize that the test people who prepare the test actually use synonyms or antonyms. So that's why, if you want to improve your vocabulary, and if you want to have a high level of word power, you should definitely study for synonyms and antonyms. Yeah. And for my last tip, I said test yourself. But sometimes we want to take a test. For our country, we have YDS test, which actually measures your proficiency in English. Unfortunately, a lot of people postpone, they don't want to take it. They say that, okay, next time I will take it, next month I will take it, or they don't, and the next month never comes. So you should enroll, you should apply for a test, you should pay for that test, and then you will realize what happens generally. We start studying better, we start having a schedule, we start taking this issue seriously, and then we become a better learner, and we start asking questions to people who are better than us, to teachers, or say that our friends who have taken higher scores, who can take or who have already taken higher scores from such exams. So that's why you should make it more serious, and you should enroll for a test, you should apply, you should take that test. If you just say that, hey, I'm studying and I'm trying to learn new vocabulary, if you don't use them in real life, whether it is a test or whether it is a speech, whether it is a live Instagram speech, or let's say it can be having a chat with your foreign friend, it can be anyone, it can be one of your family members. If you don't use that words, or if you don't test yourself, then you are not doing your part. You are not developing yourself. You are not. You are just postponing everything. You are saying that, okay, I will start. I will take that test next month. As I said earlier, that next month never comes. So let me, you can see what I have already mentioned. If you want to add anything else, you can also, add, or if you wanna join and share your knowledge with our guests, you are welcome. You can be my guest and we can speak about this topic, and it will be beneficial for our other friends too. Is there anyone who wants to join and share their experiences with us, with my followers or with their followers? Is there anyone, any volunteer? By the way, I don't have a tripod because I'm a guest here in this house, so I have to hold this my mobile phone with my hands. That's why it's a little bit difficult for me to show you. Okay, so we have Arina here. I don't know whether she is appropriate for joining, whether she wants or not. We have some other very valuable teachers. They are precious. Their works are precious. We have English teacher Tamara and some other friends. Is there anyone who want to join and share their experiences, knowledge? Anyone? If no, I will continue talking about this, but I don't want to be boring. I don't want my life to be a boring one. Hey Arina, are you there or not? I'm sorry, no, I will join you next time. Yeah, I will be very happy. We can plan, we can plan for a live, and we can discuss whether this topic or another topic. I would be very, very happy to, have you, because I am watching your lives, and whenever I have time, I don't want to skip them. So it would be very good and beneficial for me and also for my followers, because as far as I know, maybe my followers don't know, it will be a little bit commercial advertising for Arina. She is a busy bee. She knows I think 3 languages already. Yeah, she studies German, right? She already knows English, let me say, and she lives in Russia. Yeah, Russian is granted, it's already given. So you were studying Chinese too, Arina? Am I right? Yeah. I think there is a delay. Yeah, she's a busy bee. Yeah, definitely. Okay, Tamara. Yep. I'm really thankful that you have joined, that you come here. Yeah, I think I remember everything right, because I watched Arina's lives several times. So I want to mention some of new posts that I have started sharing with you, and as you may have realized, bye Tamara. I think you have realized that I have started creating some new videos for you, and there are sometimes new phrases, new words, or new idioms. I want to share them, and I want to share also my pronunciation to you. Yes, I'm not a native speaker, but I have been studying English very long years. So that's why I want to share my knowledge, and also I want to share my experiences. And I want to learn from you. Sometimes, you know, we share a lot of Arina was on live with Teacher Will, you know, who is inspiration of many of us, you know, who is an inspiration. Yeah, I will save this live and I will continue posting those kind of videos. Unfortunately, you know, our posts cannot be longer than 1 minute, but we have IGTV. I have posted some of, you know, recorded videos, you know, that those are not, you know, with my sound, with my voice, but I want to share them because we should hear native speakers and how they pronounce the words. I highly recommend you to, you know, follow these 5 steps to increase your vocabulary knowledge, your word power, and also the best way to improve your English as a general. It includes your, you know, vocabulary, or say that even grammar. You know, you should speak with yourself, or speak to a mirror. Find a language partner, or, you know, come and join me. Let's have a talk here. I can help you. I can try to, you know, encourage you, and we can have a really nice chat with you. It doesn't need to be an official chat. You know, we are not in an exam. We can just talk which topic you want. By only this way, you can increase your level. The best way to, you know, practice is speaking, because while you are speaking, as I mentioned earlier, you are active. Your brain is active, and yeah, see you later, Arina. Since your brain is active as you are writing and you are speaking, you are creating new sentences, or while you are creating, you are thinking more and more than while you are reading or listening. Because listening and reading is, you know, passive skills. You just sit and read. You just sit and listen. You do not create anything. I highly recommend you to read a lot to be able to write. I again highly recommend you to listen a lot to be able to speak, you know, fluently. These are given. These are musts that you should do. Without listening, you cannot speak well. Without reading, you cannot write well. These are very important. But what I am trying to say, if you just read, or if you just listen, but if you don't create anything, if you don't speak, if you don't write, then this means that you are not using language. You are just getting benefit from language, but unfortunately, you are not using that language. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for the nice comments. I really like having talk with you. And as I mentioned earlier, as I mentioned in my first live, I will try to do these lives in a regular basis. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want to show you my, lovely picture I've printed out for you. And while speaking, you will not just look at, my tips or other things. If I have a guest, I will use some of these photos for you. Okay, so last but not least, don't forget these tips. and try to apply them to your language learning, and then I'm pretty sure that these are tested. I'm pretty sure that you will definitely get benefit from all these tips. Okay, I will save this live, and if you missed some parts, you will have a chance to listen from the beginning, and I highly recommend you to read also the comments. This will help you. Yeah. Neslihan, do you really want to join, or I will invite you. You want to speak with me now? Yeah, Neslihan, could you please type? Is it by mistake or you want to join? Because you have sent me a request. Let's see. Okay, I guess it was a mistake, right, Neslihan? Yeah, because sometimes there is a button appears and it says that okay, if you want to join, just tap here, just click here, and when you click there, actually you are requesting to join live. Yeah, you are requesting to join live. So that was my guess. It was kind of a mistake, so this is why I wanted to ask her. Yeah, I am really thankful to all of you who participated. I am unfortunately I couldn't inform you earlier. I couldn't announce you earlier. I'm really sorry for that. I had a chance to announce this 10 to 15 minutes before my live. It was great that you come and watch my live. I hope that you find my tips useful. I will continue with this live, and hopefully I will be beneficial for you and for your English learning. If you missed, as I mentioned, if you missed some parts, I will save this live and you will watch from the beginning. Yeah, you can watch it again. Thank you very much. Have a great day. And I am really happy that I am, completing my second live. I also highly recommend you to join lives, or at least find a speaking partner and have good conversations with them. Yeah, thank you, Cynthia. And I'm really happy. Have a great... my friend YKSDİL wanna join me. Let's try. Whether he really wants to join or not. That would be great. Oh.
Hello. Hello, my dear friend. How are you?
I'm perfect. I was about to close, and I saw your request, and I said, "Oh, what's going on?"
I saw your topic about vocabulary knowledge, and I wanted to add something.
Okay.
Why, especially while reading.
Okay, I also put my camera here. Is there an echo? Followers, is there an echo? Okay, I will just...
I use my microphone.
Okay.
Okay.
No one says anything bad, so we can continue, dear teacher. Okay, please take it away. And I mentioned 5 tips here, and you can go one by one, or you can add wherever you want. and we can get benefit from your knowledge, experience. I know you are teaching more than 10 years, right?
Yes. Yes, I'm teaching. I've been a teacher for about 10 years. And I'm from Mersin, and I graduated from Selçuk University.
Wow, perfect.
And yes, Selçuk University, and 10 years in my job.
Yeah.
And it was an important topic for me, and especially all the students, I think, the vocabulary knowledge. Because to comprehend, reading comprehension, we mentioned, all the students are sorry for what I want. In reading, while they are reading, they can't understand, they can't comprehend the passages, and even a vocabulary might be important for take the power of the passage. And I want to give a general tip for a vocabulary knowledge, because this is very useful for my students as far as I watch at them. And I use such a nice tips while reading a vocabulary. I wanted to mention about it and talk about it.
Yeah.
Thanks for accepting my my search.
Yeah, this is an honor for me.
Yes, thanks a lot. As for my tips, I use about 4 tips while they are reading. I advise my students. In the first steps, my students read a simple reading. They read, for example, they will read a passage and they will solve 3 or 4 questions about the reading passage. I advise them to read the passages in a simple way, as if they are reading a Turkish passage. And after they read the passages in a simple way, I advise my students in the second tips, they will find the meaning of vocabs they don't know. They will write down the meaning on the reading passages, and they will read the passages with the meaning of the vocabs they don't know. And in the third steps, my students will read again and again the passages during that day, and then sorry for that.
I guess since you are speaking in English.
Sorry,
yeah,
I have to go now.
Okay.
Because this is really urgent. This is really urgent.
Okay. Take your time. If you have time, you can come and join us.
Okay, my friend. See you later.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened? This is my guess. Since his son, don't never or very rarely hear him speaking English. So it was kind of, alluring. It was kind of really interesting for him to listen his father talking in English. So we should, maybe try to talk regularly, and we should try to teach our children, this is a normal way. So when we just say, let me say, if you just speak once a week, or if you just speak 2 times in a month, so this will not help you or help your children. Unfortunately, Roya Fari, I'm sorry that I have to leave. Okay. So this is why some of our friends know English, but they don't use that English in their houses, so their children cannot learn it. So I guess he would not have any time to come back because, his son take him away. It was really nice. He insisted on, hey, come on, Daddy, come on with me. Come with me because I really need you. And, he said it's urgent. So I think it's an urgent situation. So if there is any other friend who want to join and, share their knowledge, share their experiences, with us, I will be very happy to, accept their requests. And the topic is, improving our vocabulary knowledge. And these are my tips that I come up with. If you want to add anything, if you want to, have some comments on them, if you want to, let's say, if you don't agree with me in some parts, you can come and, talk to me. We can have a nice conversation, and you and I will learn together. Yeah. I'm really happy to hear these nice comments, amazing tips. I see here. Good job. Yeah, you're welcome. I will be happy to, invite also you. I know Roya Jafari. She's from Iran. She is an English teacher. As far as I know, she has a master's degree, and she is very good at English, and I have some other friends who will be my guests in the following days. I have scheduled with one of very, very important teacher from Saudi Arabia. She will be on my live next week, I guess. Yeah, I should check my schedule. I am inviting some of my friends, some of my, let's say, they really support me with these lives. I am really happy to read these comments and also see that you like such topics to talk. Yeah, is there any other friend, colleague, teacher, student? It doesn't matter. If you want to come here and join and comment or share your experiences, you're welcome. I will be very happy. If there is no one else want to join, then I will finish this live and I will save this live, and it will be available for 24 hours. Yeah. Anyone want to join? Övgün? No? Övgün? Övgün? No? I think, since I couldn't inform you earlier. Yeah, we have a friend. Yana Tawora. Let's try. Yeah, let's try. Why not? We should learn from each other. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes. How are you?
I'm perfect. How are you? Could you tell us a little bit about you so that we can learn about you?
Okay. I'm from Brazil. I'm 33 years old, and
Okay.
I'm zootechnist. I don't know that is the way they pronounce.
Dentist? Are you a dentist?
No, sorry. I work with animals.
Oh, okay.
Zootechnist. I don't know if
Okay. We got
sorry,
your point.
my English is not good. And I'm a little nervous to be in a conversation. So sorry about that.
No problem. Just, I try to make it easier for you, and I guess that you can see my tips, 5 tips here. And
yes.
You have,
help me a lot.
Yeah, you have.
Sorry.
No problem. You have these tips, and it is easier to talk, on this. So take your time. Do not hurry, and just talk. What you have tried and it was good for you. What you have tried and it was not good for you. So tell us and share your experiences with us, and we will be very happy to learn together with you. Okay, take it away.
Okay. So I try to to watching some movies and series and in English to listen more and understand more English. And I heard so many kind of musics.
Yes.
And I write the music for memorizing.
Mm-hmm.
And this helped me a lot, but I have some problems with pronunciations, and I'm a little shy, and this is a problem for me. How can I say that?
Speaking
No
partner.
opportunity. Yes.
Yeah.
That is just, yes. So every time I saw there is a live, I try to participate so that I can sorry.
Practice. That
Yes,
you can practice your
practice. Yes,
speaking.
my English. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
Yeah, absolutely. That's really wise to write down the lyrics of songs, and while you are listening it again, you can just take that note that you have already write down, and you can follow the music and the lyrics.
yes,
And then
yes, it's good.
it will increase your word power. It's a really nice way, and it's also enjoyable way, because you are listening music. You already like music, listening music, and then you combine this joyful activity with learning English. So you combine them and you learn in a better way, in a better mood, in a enjoyable way. This is great. This is a great tip. I'm really thankful that you have shared with us. And being shy,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, being shy is very normal. We kind of don't talk in English since our native language is different from English. So sometimes we have pressure from our friends or environment. When you start talking English, it's becoming like you kind of showing yourself. You kind of trying to seem. They think that you are trying to do this, but in fact, you are just trying to learn or use English. The problem is this. So that's why we can't unfortunately use English as much as we want. So this live can be really helpful, hopefully, for you and for other friends. And I will continue with other tips, or sometimes I will have some other different style of lives. And I will try to encourage my followers or my guests to speak. You are a very perfect example. We have maybe some other friends who want to join, but they are afraid of joining, or let me say not afraid of, or shy. Okay, do you want to add anything else?
No. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I very appreciate. So thank you.
I'm thankful. I'm thankful that you have joined.
Thank you so much. So see you later.
See you. Have a great day, night. I don't know.
Oh, for you too. Had a great week.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. My dear friends, so I just want to teach you one more thing, and I will end this live if I don't have any other requests. My previous guests used a word opportunity. the chances that you have in your hand, let me say, we can give an easy definition for that. Opportunity. So this word has two different pronunciations. If you are learning British English, and if you read British, if you listen British English, you will hear this word as opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. But if you are, listening American English, US, American English, then you will hear this word as opportunity, opportunity, opportunity, opportunity, not opportunity, but opportunity. So this is a slight different. You can hear these two different way of pronunciation, opportunity and opportunity. Both are correct, but you should select one. You should select either British English pronunciation or American English pronunciation, and then you should use one of them, and then you should be consistent using. You should not use say that you should not pronounce it like in one sentence is opportunity, in one sentence is opportunity. You should be consistent. Otherwise you will get confused. Your brain will get confused. There are some other vocabularies, words which have a slight different pronunciation from British to American. So you should get used to them. Okay, my dear followers, I'm really happy. This was a great live. I have I have two guests. So I'm waiting for any other volunteer. If there is no volunteer, then I will finish my live and I will save it to avail you to watch it later. To avail means a really, really nice verb, avail, to make it enable to somebody. Avail. And it's available comes from that word, available. It's available for me. It's available. Avail means to make something, enabled for somebody or, for a situation. Available, avail. Okay. This was a nice word that I just want to share with you. Okay, my dear followers, my dear friends, my dear colleagues, hopefully if you missed any part, you can watch later, okay? Okay. Yeah, I will finish this live, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. And I will, how on my reading exams. I often fail to grade my reading exam. How improve? Okay, for improving your exams, especially reading part, you should have a high word power. This topic was how to increase your vocabulary knowledge. If you don't know the word, then if you can't get the meaning from the context, then you cannot understand that passage. Because of that, since you cannot comprehend, you cannot understand it, you cannot also understand the questions. What the examiner asks you, you cannot understand it. Because of that, your scores on reading parts will be low. And my best suggestion for you to start reading and keep reading every day. Before going to bed, just read 5 pages, 10 pages. Find some texts which have several stages, several levels. if your stage is a little bit low, then you will start with the low level ones, and then you will continue with the high level ones. And this will help you a lot. Do not jump to the too advanced text directly. Just, stage by stage, level by level, you will increase. And the best part of, increasing your reading comprehension is read the same passage, same text, same, same paper, same article, again and again, again and again. Do not read it and skip it. Read it again. And every time you read it, also repeat the words that you have, noted down. Because in that way, you will realize the context of that word, and you will understand how to, how to use that word in a sentences. Since, as I mentioned, you will keep your notebook, you will create your own sentences, you will write their synonyms, antonyms, and then by this way, you will, keep that word, that vocabulary in your brain. It will not be transit. It will be enduring. It will stay there, And then the more you increase your word power, the better you will understand, and your reading comprehension skills will develop. You can improve by this way. I think I tried to answer your question, Neslihan. Hopefully it will be helpful. If you have any other question, please do not hesitate to ask me. I will be helpful, and I will try to be available for you, for your questions. And hopefully, we will learn together. I will learn maybe from your questions, and I would be very happy to, teach you. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. I will save this live. You can watch from the beginning. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. Let's learn together. Let's learn together. Yes. Thank you very much, Neslihan. Hopefully see you again. And I hope that we will have great live Instagram together. And we will learn together. Yes. Yes, from me. And have a great day, have a great Sunday, and have a great week. Hopefully everything will go well with you and you will be happy. Okay, thank you very much. Is there any other comment that I skipped? Singer says, you're right, dear teacher, I agree with you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Yep, I will end this live now. Take care, dear followers.